I'm the fourth year student of Law and Political Science in Carleton University, and over the years, most of my involvements have been on the area of HIV/AIDS, essentially raising awareness of the effects of HIV/AIDS among students in our community and, of course, globally. Being a Catholic, a practicing Catholic, if there's anything that I've learned, apart from coming from a Catholic family and going to church, is the fact that the two principal commandments that our Lord Jesus Christ taught us: loving God above every other thing, and of course, loving our neighbor as we love ourselves. The fact that anybody can be affected by HIV is the fact that I, as an African, as a Nigerian, studying here in the West, can be vulnerable, and the fact that even our community here can be vulnerable actually brought me closer to see the effects of, or the impact of actually saying that one is my neighbor. You know, when I see an HIV/AIDS patient, I look at him not just as someone that's infected or some stranger, but someone that I could actually lean on to and say, I can help you if I can, and I want you to help me when I'm also vulnerable. Thus, the fact that I could love my neighbor as I love myself, I could care for him as I care for myself, and the fact that God has stood out right there as a principal being, that we should love him and devote all our love to him, has actually influenced a lot about everything I do. I mean, oftentimes when I do anything wrong, I run to my room and open to Psalm 51 and, you know, looking at it and thinking of imagining, you know, David walking into the Ark of the Covenant, touching it and praying, God, please forgive me, now I'm vulnerable, and God telling him, yes, I'll forgive you. You know, reading that Psalm, each time something goes wrong, it just reinvigorates everything that I believe in. And then also ending it with the book of Jeremiah, that I have the plans I know the plans I have for you, not the plans of woe, but the plans of good and not of evil. You know, reading such passage, like such message, it's just like, he has a plan for me. I don't know what I'm doing, but he has a plan for me. He will do anything right to make me right. He will do. Sometimes I'm confused in what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm overwhelmed with the amount of work I have. Sometimes I'm overwhelmed with what I have to do to make people believe in what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, that message, that voice, I know the plans I have for you. It's not the plans of evil, but the plans of good. I come from a practicing Catholic family. The rosary has always been my way of life, you know, praying the rosary every morning. My family, you dare not run away when we're saying the rosary. So we are brought up that way, saying the rosary every morning and every night. I grew up in such faith. I came here having that faith. Each time I call back home Nigeria, the first question my mom asks me is, have you said the rosary today? So I mean, such a reminder, and the fact that I have the relics or the rosary on my wall, in my finger and everything reminds me of that particular belief. I believe in him, and through the intercession of Blessed Virgin Mary, I know things will go well. This has been my strength. I don't know where else I can get strength, but this has actually been everything about me.